welcome back to another video. And if you're new to the channel and you've just subscribed, charmed to meet you. So my apologies this week, there isn't a Wet Earth Colliery part 3. Part 2 was quite involved and took up a lot of our time, and I was still filming it and finishing it on the Sunday, on the day that it went up. And then since last Sunday I've not had a chance to go back down to Clifton to film any more. Not because of anything that's going on in the world at the minute, just literally because work and things got in the way, and it's getting people together, and then we were trying to work out the storyboard for the next video. So part 3, we've not forgotten, part 3 is on its way. We'll get on the filming of that quite soon. In the meantime, remember Hartford Mill. Well, it's D-Day for Hartford Mill because it's currently being demolished. I filmed a video about Hartford Mill in, I think, about this time, March in 2018, and we did a bit of an exploring there, and then it stood derelict for the past 2 years, and now it's being demolished. So I've been going back there, taking photos, trying to film when they're demolishing it, and it's been difficult because sometimes if you get there after about 3 in the afternoon, the work has stopped. But I did manage to get there one afternoon and get some of the actual demolition taking place. So I thought we'd have a catch up on Hartford Mill and see where things are going, because in our videos quite often what we do is we show a picture of the thing, of an old mill or an old building complete, and then the next minute we're making a video where we know it's gone completely. We're in a rare situation where we can actually watch the demise of the mill, and it's very sad, but at the same time I do love a bit of demolition, and it did always inspire me as a kid, so I've been going back there and photographing it and filming as much as I can. So a quick catch up on Hartford Mill. So let's go down and take a look at what they've been doing in Chadderton. Right, so this was February, a couple of weeks ago now. Very windy day, and as you can see they're trying to keep the dust down by spraying water. There's quite a few houses nearby. That's the high reach grabber thing that pulls it down, and that's spraying water on as well. And you can see they've made considerable inroads at the minute into the mill. So that's the side view, or what I call the side view. You see the lift shaft. I'm going to just zoom in on that lift shaft there. Well, that is a lift shaft. Keep your eye on that, because look at this footage from 2018 where the white arrow is. That is the same lift shaft, and you can see everything to the left of that has gone now, so they've made massive inroads. That's the grabber, that's what they're using, that's the culprit. And you'll see the floors to the left, and just in case anyone hasn't seen my videos on the interior of the mill, here's a recap from I think January this year, 2020. This is what the upper floors were like in the mill. But as I said, I did get some footage of the actual demolition taking place, so I'll cut now to the demolition and we can have a cry at this. Right, so the chimney. So for a while we've all been speculating about how they're going to bring down the chimney. When I was there doing one of my little photograph sessions, I got chatting to one of the demolition guys. And I said, what are you going to do with the chimney? And I knew they weren't going to blast it because there's houses all around there. And although it could fall into the site, the flattened site of where the mill was, I think it's too risky. They're not going to do that. There's too many houses nearby. So the solution he came up with sort of made sense really. What they're going to do is they're going to knock it down by hand to a certain level. So they're going to do a bit of a Fred Dibner to a certain level, and then they're going to get the high reach grabber and just pull it down like that. And I thought, yeah, I can see that, it makes sense. I don't envy the guys that are going to go up there and start taking it, because there's a fair old bit to take off it before they get it down to the level where the grabber will get it. So I won't fancy that job at all. But wouldn't it be great if we can go up there with the drone and take pictures of them? But I don't want to do that because I don't want to put them off and when they're up there, or at least to get pictures and video of the grabber pulling it down. Again, it's when they do it. Will I be off? Will I have a drone available on all the rest of it? So that's the solution for the chimney. Quite logical now I come to think about it. So whenever I'm here, I always sort of come down this way, round the back, because you get a better view down here. Bit muddy though down here, but it's the only way you can sort of see inside the mill really, or what was inside the mill. You'll see there, just the 3 towers remaining, that's all. The stair tower looks like a lift shaft tower, and of course the chimney. So it was only a few weeks ago in January this year that I was running up them stairs in that stair tower and out onto the floors. Remember this? Van. Right, up we go. Right, this is where we get to. I think we're near the top now. Right. So beyond the, just watch the floor. It's quite windy today and cold. Not much work going on, but it is a Friday afternoon, about gone 3 o'clock, so I imagine they've stopped. Just the 3 towers left, that's all. Looks more apocalyptic now than it's ever looked, to be honest with you. My God. I hope we're here. I hope we can catch these 2 towers that get pulled down. I kind of love the way they've left these 2 towers standing, the lift shaft tower and the stair tower. I think we looked down that shaft. Let's cut back to March 2018. Doesn't that make you feel sick? That single story area there, you see, that was where the old boilers were. Again, do you remember going in there? Remember that steel duct in there that I'm kind of pointing to up in the ceiling? I think this was a canteen area from when the place was a mail order company later in its life. Well, take a look at that ducting now. It's hanging out the side of the building now. The place is not safe to come at all. So, do you remember Mark, the ginger plonker who crashed his drone into the mill, which we had to go and rescue on New Year's Day? Well, he came good in the end. The drone got fixed and we went down yesterday and got some drone footage of the place.
Yeah.
Hello, so here we are, we're back again. This is March 22nd and you can see we're still still just got the 3 sections that are left. And look who's here.
With the drone.
It's the ginger plonker. You got some stick in that video.
Yeah, I did, yeah. I deserved it, to be fair.
That's when you announced at the end it was...
Insured.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's fixed. Is it looking alright? Is it...
Do you know what? It's a bit like, the battery's still a bit scuffed, look. It's got a little bit of markings, but they put a new case on all the way around here, and it's good as new. And the gimbal's fixed as well. That was the bit that was most...
You've had it flying, haven't you?
Yeah, I've given it a test in a safe place.
Okay. So we're going to send it up again, see what we can get of the site as it is at the moment. Only 3 things to crash into. So this is probably the best bet. It's a bit of a mess around here, but a lot of fly tipping going on. But yeah, we'll send it up, see what we can get, and we'll do a bit of a comparison with how it used to be. Now this was some footage we got earlier, and you'll notice at this point the stair tower is still connected to part of the building. But compare that with the next image where they've completely now disconnected the stair tower. Take a look at this. what strikes me from this picture is the amount of that they've cleared. All the rubble and the steel work, they've actually done a really good job of clearing that out. There you go, hope you enjoyed the video. Bit of a revisit to Hartford Mill to see what's going on. If I can get footage of the two towers coming down, then I will do. The drone's still flying around. Thanks for watching, take care, and I shall see you very soon in the next video. Bye for now.